Last Friday, a Chinese model called Kimi K3 rebuilt macOS inside a browser tab. Finder, terminal, notes, a working chess game, every app running close to one-to-one with its Apple original, generated from a prompt. On July 27th, the model behind it goes up for download, full weights and everything. I used to file these models, the Kimis, the Gwens and the Gemmas, under a hobby tier for enthusiasts. Then this hobby project outranked Claude Fable 5 on the blind front-end coding arena, parked itself in the top 4 of the 187 models tracked, and Anthropic uncancelled its own flagship subscription access the day K3 launched. Closed US frontier is now officially playing catch-up. The macOS clone was my gateway drug, and the rabbit hole goes deep. Someone built a playable hybrid of Counter-Strike and Portal for about $3 in API costs. Someone else made a split-screen co-op game in the style of It Takes Two, 2 players sharing one browser window. And Moonshot, the lab behind Kimi, got its own launch video with the model, driving Remotion, the same video framework this channel is animated in. Within an hour of watching all this, I was signed up and ready to send my body to China. Then there's the most prestigious benchmark in AI, the pelican on a bicycle. You ask a model for an SVG drawing of a pelican riding a bike, and the results somehow track ability better than half the official leaderboards. K3 draws a solid pelican. It also spent over 13,000 reasoning tokens on it. 25 cents for one bird, which made it, in Simon Willison's words, the most expensive pelican I've rendered through a Chinese model so far. Kimi K3 is a 2.8 trillion parameter model from Moonshot AI, a Beijing lab of roughly 300 people backed by Alibaba and Tencent. It's a mixture of experts design, 896 specialist subnetworks, of which 16 wake up for any given token, so each word only touches a sliver of the full brain. It reads 1 million tokens of context and takes screenshots natively, which is how it runs the see the app, fix the app loop the demo show off. The independent numbers hold up. Artificial analysis places it 4th of the 187 models it tracks, behind Claude Fable 5 and GPT 5.6 Sol, ahead of Claude Opus 4.8. Moonshot's own launch post admits it still trails those top 2 overall. Kudos for not benchmarking everything. But on front-end and design work, blind human voters ranked K3 first, above every closed model, the first open model to ever hold that crown, and Vercel's Next.js evals put it on top as well. The gap between open and closed used to be measured in years, then in a comfortable 6 months. Launch week's running joke? More like 6 days. Anthropic had spent weeks playing deadline games with Claude Fable 5, threatening to pull its flagship from the subscription plans, extending access week by week. The day K3 launched, the removal died. Fable stays indefinitely. The same week, the semiconductor index had its worst stretch in over a year, and both OpenAI and Anthropic are preparing IPOs priced on a single premise. Frontier intelligence stays scarce, and stays theirs. A 300-person lab with cheap desks and a bitter lesson quote taped to the wall just published the counter-argument, with a release date attached. If a lab most people had never heard of can push a mixture of experts to 2.8 trillion parameters and land within arm's reach of Claude Fable 5, you have to ask how much of a Mythos class tier is a different kind of machine, and how much is a very big model with very good marketing. In fairness, making a model this size train at all is its own dark art, and the closed lab's unreleased internal models still run months ahead of what you're allowed to touch, but we can only applaud that the Fable behind Fable holds no merit anymore. K3 is slow, 62 tokens a second on a good day, and heavy prompts can run 10, 20, 30 minutes. It also can't stop thinking. Reasoning is locked to maximum right now, so it burns roughly double the tokens of comparable models on every answer, and you pay for each one. One developer watched a single job eat nearly his entire 5-hour usage window, and there's exactly one company serving it right now, Moonshot, which is visibly buckling under the demand. Rate limit errors, capacity queues, a literal too many people are chatting with Kimi banner. This is no cheap Chinese AI either. $3 per million input tokens, 15 for output. Claude Sonnet money. Add the thinking habit and the price per finished task lands near GPT 5.6 Sol. Moonshot has no OpenAI-sized subscription war chest to soak any of this up. The bet is that July 27th fixes most of it. The weights release and third-party competition will drive the price down. There are 3 options right now. Richie Rich runs it at home. 2.8 trillion parameters means about 1.4 terabytes of VRAM. Moonshot recommends 64 or more accelerators, and community math says roughly $300,000 of hardware. Option 2. Patience. Once the weights land, competing hosts should drag the price down within weeks. Option 3, which is the one I took, subscribe on Moonshot's site, which works out cheaper than paying per API call. Then plug your API key into a coding harness like OpenCode so the retries and timeouts get handled by software instead of by your patience. But my data will end up in China. It will, if you use the hosted version. The servers sit in Beijing and consumer traffic feeds training by default. Some perspective though. People discuss this like every prompt gets hand-delivered to Xi Jinping, like he's Santa reading your wish list. Your half-finished React component is not a state secret, and the big American platforms have held every data point about you for a decade. For hobby projects and open source code, use the API and move on. For regulated work, treat it as the compliance question it is. Self-hosting, once the weights land, keep every byte on your own rack. But you'll probably have to wait until it gets squashed down enough to become a viable path. K3 doesn't finish the closed labs yet. Fable 5 remains the stronger model, and Polish and Enterprise Trust still sell. What K3 breaks is the pricing and marketing story underneath them, the one where frontier intelligence is scarce, scary, and built accordingly. More is on its way to deliver the punch. GLM 5.5 is expected in August, and DeepSeek's next release is just 1 or 2 days away. Notice that K3 costs Sonnet money and still caps what the giants can charge you, because every subscription renewal now happens next to a near frontier model anyone will soon be able to download. Open weights won't take your AI bill to zero. They make it negotiable. And from what we've seen, the negotiations have just started.